Hello and welcome to No One Knows Peter Except You. Thank you for watching. In this question time, we will be answering the question, do aliens exist? For me, I like to always think the answer to do aliens exist is a resounding no, because I think it's it's just preposterous. It's just insane to think that there's somewhere out there sentient, intelligent beings that think in such a way like us. Like, I like to think we're special. I like to think we're designed, that we've been designed in some way. I like to think that our DNA isn't just some effect of the universe. I like to think it's got this greater purpose. So we can, you know, observe and find meaning in life. I don't think that such things are replicated. But beyond what I like to believe, how can we find evidence for aliens existing? Well, at the moment, we haven't got much evidence for any sort of life existing or not within our own solar system, let alone all the many billions and trillions of extraterrestrial plants and planets and stars beyond our solar system. There may be somewhere in all those billions and billions of planets in the habitable zone. There may be somewhere where life does exist and aliens do exist. But what you can you know think about is that if there had been intelligent life, then that can travel the interstellar distances and that can colonize the universe, then why haven't we heard about it? Why haven't we seen these extraterrestrial beings? If they can travel to us, then why haven't they? So just the absence of communication with these aliens, if you're not inclined to believe all the UFO sightings, like there's definitely no aliens. I'm pretty sure of it, because it would be like common knowledge, surely. So in that regard, I don't think there's any intelligent beings that have colonized the galaxy, but there may be somewhere out there, some 21st century, um, you know, civilization just like us, and the probability, if there is a certain probability of aliens existing, then um, then then there being the existence of those aliens is inevitable, because if say if the probability is 1 in a billion, let's say, but there's a trillion planets, then more than likely there's hundreds or 1,000 or so evidence of aliens like us. Now, aliens, all I think of aliens is just, it doesn't have to be some green figure. It's just that any life in the just anywhere, just is there life anywhere, and that's an alien. And a life that's originated from another planet, I would say, is an alien. So what is what is the evidence for aliens? What it's just, there isn't evidence for aliens, but what you can say is that you can say, well, if life has come as a product of just being in the right place, and amino acids forming, and cellular beings, if life is possible to evolve just from a set of conditions, then those sets of conditions are evident, times a billion in the universe, or in the in our Milky Way. There's just a lot of possibilities, but there's many galaxies, so there's quite likely, if there is a possibility of life, it's quite likely that there is. But since I don't like to put a figure on the probability of life having been created, because one, I think in some way it didn't just happen by chance. I think there's some sort of design element. But even if it did happen by chance, like, what is the chance of life being created, let alone intelligent life, like the sort of aliens that you might envisage? Like it may be like inevitable given a certain set of circumstances, which would mean there are aliens, or you might say, well, it's very very unlikely. And I I'm not one to I don't like putting probabilities that I came to exist. Like, I like to think I'm special in some way, but as you know, it may be wrong for me to think that I'm special in some way, and it may be that I should just accept that I am just a product of reactions, and I am, possible that just through the set of circumstances of the Earth being the size it is, with like the solar system as it is, just with those set of circumstances, that life is inevitable, maybe, and maybe life in a galaxy is inevitable, and it may not come around all so often, but there may be 4 or 5 civilizations in the galaxy, and that's the case if you are inclined to believe there is a chance of life being formed. But for me, I like to think chance doesn't decide our existence. I think existence for us is in some way meaningful. So are there aliens? For me, no. Probability wise, potentially, if the probability of life being originated isn't infinitesimally small, where it may be. So it's for you to decide whether aliens exist. Do they exist? It's up to you. I don't think they do. Thank you for watching. I love you. Ciao. Bye now.